Severe thunderstorm warnings continue for portions of southwest Alabama and northwest Florida as of 2:14 p.m. We have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings currently in progress, one of which is for the southern part of Mobile County, Mobile Bay, and also southern Baldwin County. This warning on the board until 3 p.m. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning in progress for portions of Baldwin and Escambia County, Florida until 2:30 p.m. We've got a line of strong storms moving, or severe storms I should say, moving across the region, capable of producing damaging straight-line winds and also large hail. We also note that the lightning output with these storms has been pretty tremendous over the past several minutes. And so let's take off the radar data and so you can see who's exactly involved in this severe thunderstorm warning polygon. And again, at the moment, these are the only 2 polygons that we have on the board, and there they are. This one right here is for Mobile, southern Mobile, and Baldwin counties. We note that the city of Mobile, much of the city of Mobile, is not included in this severe thunderstorm warning, but places like Bayou La Battery down to Dauphin Island, Coden, also included in that severe thunderstorm warning till 3 o'clock. You've also got southern Baldwin County included in a new severe thunderstorm warning until 3 o'clock. That includes places like Bon Secours, also Gulf Shores, Fort Morgan, Orange Beach, Foley, also Alberta, Loxley, Fairhope, Daphne, Montrose, all included in that warning until 3 o'clock due to the fact that we have this line of severe storms moving through the regions that I just called out right now. We also have a warning up here in the northern part of Baldwin County, Bay Minette over to Century, Molino, also McKinnon, McDavid, also areas near Gonzales and Cantonment included in this severe thunderstorm warning. The core of the thing is right in through here near Walnut Hill and McKinnon, and it's moving off to the east at about 35 miles per hour. And so what that means is in the next few minutes, the weather going to go downhill very rapidly in places like Century, Bogia, also Bluff Springs, McDavid along the U.S. Highway 29 corridor there in the northern part of Escambia County, Florida. At the moment, and the current time is 2:16 p.m., we note that much of Pensacola not included in a severe thunderstorm warning. Same thing over here in Santa Rosa County. The entire part of Santa Rosa County not included in a severe thunderstorm warning as of this moment. That could change, though, as this line of storms continues pushing off to the southeast. We also note that storms are quite strong near places like Atmore and Porch in the far western end of Escambia County. You can see Alabama Highway 21 here. This is US 31 with Canoe right there, Malta, also Atmore, Nokomis having very heavy rainfall right now, but Atmore is not technically included in a severe thunderstorm warning. Same thing up here near the Wind Creek Casino and Hotel, near the intersection of I-65 and Alabama Highway 21 at exit 59 there, near the 2 prisons. Again, this storm technically under severe limits, but no doubt lots of lightning, some large hail possible, and also potentially some gusty winds in this area as the northern brunt of this squall line continues pushing off to the east toward Flomaton and Pineview. So Flomaton and Pineview definitely going to have some strong storms in the next few minutes as the northern fringe of this squall line continues pushing off to the east. But for now, the entirety of Escambia County, Alabama, under a tornado watch, but for now, no warnings. We'll show you a wide view of the region to show you that much of the action is heavy rain at this time. We have those 2 warnings on the board, and I should mention as well that the entire region remains under a tornado watch until 6 p.m. tonight. So no matter where you're watching from in southwest Alabama or in northwest Florida, all of these areas under this tornado watch box valid until 6 o'clock tonight, meaning our severe weather potential is not going away over the next hour or 2. Be weather ready basically from now until the early part of the evening, as we could have more storms just like these severe thunderstorms moving through Alabama and northwest Florida at this time. Let's switch sources and show you that across the region, this is a look at significant tornado parameter values. And some television channels, some large national weather vendors use proprietary indices to show how unstable the atmosphere is. But the STP is a fantastic indicator. It's an equation that looks at various dynamics and thermodynamics of the atmosphere, and it comes up with a graphic just like this. And so the bottom line for you is that areas you see in this darker shade of orange and red are where STP values are in excess of 2 and 3. Understand, anything over 1 is quite significant. And so what this tells us is that the atmosphere is very ripe and unstable for the development of strong to potentially severe storms over the next few hours. We also should note that we've got other severe thunderstorm warnings across central Alabama for portions of Macon, Bullock, the far eastern fringe of Pike County. By the way, that doesn't include Troy, where we've got many college students. Also, a northern part of Barber County is included in that severe thunderstorm warning. So again, Baldwin, Mobile, and those 4 counties in east central Alabama, the only counties as of 2:19 p.m. that have any type of warning. We note that as of this moment, we don't have any tornado warnings active for any part of any county in America as of 2:20 p.m. Obviously, that could change in the next few hours as we have this tornado watch and the atmosphere remains very unstable. We will show you this quickly before we leave you. And by the way, before we leave you as well, we're going to show you some of those damage photos coming out of Louisiana, and we're going to take a few of your questions. But please keep in mind that much of our region remains in this slight risk zone, the level 2 out of 5 risk. The level 3 risk that was in place has been downgraded by the Storm Prediction Center to a level 2 risk. But nonetheless, areas that you see here in yellow and orange have a heightened risk of severe weather basically now through 8 p.m. tonight. And again, if you have a few questions, I'll be happy to answer a few of those at the end of this live stream. Go ahead and comment below if you have a specific question about the severe weather threat. Also, severe thunderstorm warning continues for portions of southern Baldwin, southern Mobile County, Dauphin Island, Gulf Shores, Fairhope, Loxley, also Foley, Walnut Hill, Molino, all included in a severe thunderstorm warning. You know what that means. Obviously, we want to be inside, away from windows and doors. And again, the concern with these severe storms is that large hail and also damaging winds going to be possible over the next several minutes. Also, don't forget, all of us have a tornado watch in place until 6 p.m. tonight. You want to have a way to receive those warnings if you don't already. Our RedZone Weather text is a fantastic service available to you for free. More about that in just a moment. And again, you want to stay weather ready over the next few hours. Go ahead and let friends and family know that we have a potential, a small potential for tornadoes, but a heightened risk of damaging straight-line winds and large hail over the next few hours. And now is the time to have the helmets, the head protection, the closed-toed shoes, the whistles, and air horns ready just in case a tornado warning is issued for your particular location. Most importantly, when you get the warning, you want to act immediately when that warning is issued for your particular location. Again, we're in the core of this severe weather threat now through 8 p.m. Tornadoes will be possible. However, the primary threats today going to be damaging straight-line winds in the stronger storms in addition to large hail. No active tornado warnings for now. That could change over the next hours and really the next few minutes as these storms continue pushing through. And again, if we have further warnings, we will be right back here on Facebook Live to bring you the latest. Here's how you opt into the free RedZone Weather text. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, and step 3 is very important. This is how you do it. You can also access this information on our website and on our Facebook page. You can search for this picture that we posted very recently. Again, no active tornado warnings. That is good news. Let's go back over to one of our radar products so you can see exactly what's happening across the region. Again, just talking about the current severe thunderstorm warnings that we have in progress until 3 p.m. local time for southern Mobile, southern Baldwin counties, and Mobile Bay. In addition to this warning polygon right in through here that's on the board for the next few minutes until 2:30 p.m. And again, you can see the areas included there in that orange shading. If you're in Century, if you're in Bogia, if you are in Bluff Springs, all those areas about to have very heavy rain associated with this severe storm moving through. And again, if you've got questions, we'll get to those in just a moment. Before we do that, however, I want to take you over to Twitter because we've had some incredible, I say incredible, I don't mean that in a positive way, I mean that in actually a very negative way, unfortunately, for our friends in Louisiana. We've had some tremendous damage with the tornado outbreak that happened there. This was tweeted by @City of Deville, which is Donaldsonville, Louisiana. Have a look at these photos. That is some of the damage that happened in Donaldsonville, Louisiana, due to a likely tornado that moved through. A very, very terrible scene there in Donaldsonville. And looking at these photos with you, you can see that we had multiple structures damaged by this likely tornado, with roofs ripped off the tops of buildings and that sort of thing. Let's go back to that first image, and that really tells the tale. Some intense tornado damage over in Donaldsonville, Louisiana. And again, this was tweeted out by the City of Donaldsonville. City of Deville is that Twitter handle. We'll scroll down, and you're looking live at the RedZone Weather Twitter page. This was sent to us by Tommy Self. He is a former storm chaser. This is courtesy of WWL-TV, and this is a look at one of the tornadoes that happened in Louisiana about an hour and a half ago now. We want to thank Tommy Self for relaying that image from WWL-TV. Again, more damage reports. Here's another one from NOLA.com, and you can see multiple structures just like this gas station have been damaged in portions of Orleans Parish and also St. Bernard Parish. Again, the tornado action at the moment is off the board. We don't have any active tornado warnings for any part of any county in America at the moment anyway, so that's good news. Here's a live look at our live radar, and you can see again this line of severe thunderstorms moving through southwest Alabama and northwest Florida. Right in through here, there's your main heavy rain band. And so if you're in Bruton, if you're in Flomaton, if you are in Berrydale, Jay, down to places like Cantonment, over here to Alberta, Gulf Shores, lots of heavy rain, lots of lightning about to begin in those areas in just a moment. In fact, let's go and look at the lightning output from this thing. And you can see that if I take the radar data off, you can see all those little strokes of lightning. All these icons indicate at least one stroke of lightning in the past 15 minutes. And so lightning output with this severe storm has been very, very prolific over the past several minutes. Also, I should mention, for our friends in the interior of southwest Alabama, we have many folks who watch us from Thomasville, Monroeville, Castleberry, Evergreen. A tornado watch continues for your region until 6 p.m. tonight. And across those areas, it's heavy rain. We don't have anything severe across the interior of southwest Alabama at this time. In Clark, Monroe, Conecuh, and Escambia counties, it's just all heavy rain. It's a terrible day to travel. Certainly don't travel if you don't have to. However, the good news is if you can drive in heavy rain and that sort of thing on I-65, we don't have any severe issues to the north of Escambia County, Alabama. And so that's a bit of good news. We'll take a few questions. And what I'm going to do is actually go to our Facebook Live event and look at those questions that you may have posted over the past several minutes. We want to thank all of you who have been watching us not only in this event, but also in the previous events back on January the 20th through 22nd. We actually had over 1 million unique users see our content. And so we appreciate all of your support over the past several hours and obviously several weeks, and really the past 2 years as RedZone Weather has existed. All right, so a few questions here. How many tornadoes have been confirmed in the New Orleans area? Well, here's the thing. We've had videos coming in left and right on Twitter, and you can go to the RedZone Weather Twitter page. It's @RZWeather is the handle to see some of those videos. But at the moment, we know of at least 2 that moved through Louisiana. Now, obviously, that number is going to go up in the days ahead as the National Weather Service office over in New Orleans goes out and does their storm assessment. But again, at the moment, at least 2 significant tornadoes. Also, several questions about how to do the RedZone Weather text updates, and so we'll show that graphic very quickly. Perhaps you want to get involved with our RedZone Weather text. Here is exactly how to do it, and I'll leave that up just for a minute while I assess a few of these other questions. Again, this is how you opt into the free text program. All you have to do is open the text messaging app on your cell phone. This is not Facebook, by the way, or Twitter. This is your text messaging app. And all you do is text the word updates to the number 51660. In fact, if you have an iPhone, to the right there, you can see exactly how to do it in the Messages app on iPhone. And same thing on Android. Taking a few other questions here. Again, this is how you opt into the free texting program. Also, I've had several questions about school dismissal, and we actually have no reports at this time of schools dismissing early. Again, no confirmed reports of that. However, I would encourage you to consult with local school officials. Current time is a few seconds before 2:30 here in the Central Time Zone, so many schools going to be releasing in the next few minutes. And again, we are here to talk about this severe thunderstorm that continues moving through portions of Escambia County, Florida, draping back here into Baldwin County in places like Loxley and Foley, and it extends across Mobile Bay, now affecting places like Dauphin Island to the south of the mainland there in Mobile County. Again, those are the only two warning polygons that we have on the board as of 2:30 p.m. Let's go back over to a different source. And again, for those of you that just may be tuning in, we got a lot of folks coming in and out of the live stream. No warnings across the interior of southwest Alabama at this time. Lots of lightning, lots of thunder, but the good news is storms over places like Bruton down to say Flomaton, up to Castleberry, Monroeville, Grove Hill along US 84, US 43, Interstate 65, down to Atmore, US 31, up to Greenville. For now, no severe weather issues. Again, lots of heavy rain, lots of lightning, lots of thunder, that sort of thing, but for now, no major issues. So as we leave you, I will remind you that we have a tornado watch in effect for the entirety of southwest Alabama and northwest Florida for counties that you see here shaded in pink. That's on the board until 6 o'clock. We also note we have two severe thunderstorm warnings for severe storms right in through here. You can see all the lightning output. These storms are going to continue pushing to the east, and I wouldn't be shocked if we had more severe thunderstorm warnings in places like Santa Rosa County and also the Pensacola Metro perhaps in the next few minutes. In fact, before we leave you, I'll check the National Weather Service chat, and they have put out a statement, which is a special weather statement indicating that the storms right in through here, basically from Escambia County, Alabama, draping back down to north of Pensacola, they're noting that these storms remain very strong. But for now, no warning is going to be issued. Again, that's a special weather statement, not a severe thunderstorm warning. But nonetheless, lots of heavy rain about to begin in Bruton, down to Riverview, down to Berrydale, along Alabama 41, turned Florida 87 there in Santa Rosa County. But for now, no warning in those areas. That could change over the next few minutes. The only warning that we have locally as of now is this polygon right in through here for the next few minutes until 3 o'clock. Very heavy rain and large hail possible near Bon Secours, coming on shore there on the eastern fringe of Mobile Bay. That will be approaching Gulf Shores and Orange Beach in the next few minutes. Again, tornado watch continues until 6 p.m. local time. But because we don't have any tornado warnings, and that is a fantastic thing, we are going to say goodbye for now. If we have further tornado warnings, we will be sure to come back on the live stream and inform you of the latest. I'm Spinks Megginson on behalf of Bruce Thompson and all of us here at RedZone Group LLC saying goodbye for now. Again, a tornado watch is in effect until 6 o'clock.